Hello guys, Emon from Peso here and welcome sa new episode. Shoutout din sa mga podcast listeners. Today, discuss natin yung Philippine market news and then yung Wall Street crash of 1929. So let's get started. So obviously, I think as you all know, nag-open na yung PSEi, yung actual na office nila nung June 1, so that was back in Monday. So doon present doon si Ramon Monzon. Like nag-ring sila nung bell nung nag-start yung trading. And syempre like selected employees, I think hindi pa lahat. And syempre yung mga like higher ranked na officials nung PSE doon din. And then same pa rin yung time ng trading, like nag-start at 9:30 and then nag-end at 1 PM. Tapos syempre like it's still under a great deal of observation, so pwede pa rin lang i-suspend yung trading at any time doon sa trading floor ulit sa office nila. And then lipat tayo sa next article. So this one is from Inquirer.net. So sabi PSEi close up to 1.6%. Then na-break na natin yung 6,000 level ulit. So na-achieve na ulit yun for this week, and then yung trend talaga this week is pataas. Then nagkaroon na kasi ulit ng confidence yung foreign investors basically. Tapos yun lang naman talaga yung main reason kung bakit tumataas. Marami na ulit buyers so mas marami ng buyers kaysa sellers ulit, so wala na masyado nag-unload ng position nila, ng stocks nila. That's why nagra-rally pataas yung PSEi and then like all the other shares dun sa PSE. So sabi nga nila dito, like parang paano na pa-bullish na ulit yung stance ng market, but we can't really tell that. But yun nga, yung parang projections sila and predictions is doon na papunta, which is hindi naman masamang maging optimistic. But we still have to be cautious sa lahat ng like moves natin, lalo na ngayon. Then ito nga galing sa Philstar Global, yung headline nila is caution as PSEi soars back to 6,000 level on economic revival. So, well, sabi nila less cases din nare-report, but I really doubt that. And then, bumabalik na tayo sa like parang quote-unquote normal business operations. So, may confidence na ulit yung investors sa market. And then, hindi naman sa Philippines lang yung pagtaas ng market. Like, pagka titingnan mo yung market sa Asia Pacific, Southeast Asia, nag-rally din sila. So it's a start. And then ito galing sa Business Mirror. So sabi PSEi above 6,000 as lockdown eases. So basically, magandang gains na nakuha natin yesterday, that was Wednesday. So basically kalmado na yung investors. And then somewhat satisfied sila sa measures na na-implement ng government sa Metro Manila. So it was up by 3% yesterday. So 220.48 points. Nag-close siya sa 6,245.65 points. That is a really good sign. And today, nagrarally din siya eh. It's currently 12 p.m. Maganda pa rin yung pag-climb ng market. And then 8.24 billion pesos yung worth ng trades yesterday. And then ayan, ito yung 10:52 AM pa to. PHT. But yeah, parang naglalaro lang sa ganyan. I think naka 6.4 na tayo today. 6.4k. Well, that is a very good sign for every investor out there. Okay, unless like nag-sell ka nung bumagsak yung market. So, it's not really a good news for you. Kasi maaga ka nag-exit, which is not really ideal. So I always say na yun, invest money that you don't need in the foreseeable future. And then, ayun. So, sa Wall Street crash of 1929 na tayo. Ano nga ba to? Ano ba yung naging causes nung crash? And then, ano yung effects? And ano yung mga na-develop after nitong crash na to? Ano yung mga tutunan natin? And yeah, ano yung relevance niya sa market today? Lalo sa Philippines. Kasi ito nangyari naman to sa sa US. But yeah, basta naman nagkaroon like ng crash sa US or like nagkaroon ng economic downturn, malaki yung effect nun sa Philippines and basically sa buong mundo. So it was also known as the Great Crash actually, and then yeah, nangyari nga siya nung 1929. Start siya ng September and end late October. So yeah, TLDR, yung New York Stock Exchange is nag-collapse. And then ito yung worst crash in the history of the United States. And then yeah, sobrang grabe yung effect niya worldwide. Hindi lang sa US mismo. Alright, so ano nga ba yung naging cause nung pag-crash ng market almost 100 years ago? So, first one is basically prosperity lang. Kasi yung tinatawag nilang roaring 20s, dito nangyari yun. Basically. Like, sobrang ganda nung year na yun. I mean, years na yun. Nung decade na yun. In 20s. Para sa US. And sa economy nila. So, yun yung isa sa causes kung bakit nag-crash yung market. And then, merong mga dates na mahalaga dito eh. Kung kailan nag-crash and like magkano yung nawala sa market. Like, na-wipe out talaga. Like, parang mahalin tulad nyo yan sa nangyari last March eh. I think March, that was March 19 sa Philippines. And then, ano nga bang nangyari? So, basically, nagkaroon ng maraming speculation din sa market. And yeah, since yun nga, may prosperity, nag-create siya ng bubble eh. So, like, lahat gustong maging in. They want in dun sa stock market. And then, akala ng lahat, yung stock market is mag-rise na lang forever. So, hindi nila na-anticipate na hello, magano na. Malapit na siguro mag-crash kasi sobrang parang sobrang positive naman palagi, 'di ba? Like more than 10 years na nga. Kasi nag-start yung parang roaring 20s after ng World War I. So yun yung parang nag-initiate para mag-boom yung market, mag-boom yung economy. And then nauso tong buying on margin previously nung time na yun, which is not really good. Kasi yung ginagawa nito is pwede mag-invest yung mga tao by borrowing money from their broker. So, bali 10% lang yung kailangan nilang ibigay, kumbaga. So, for example, mag-invest ka ng 10,000. So, 1,000 lang kailangan mong bayaran para makabili ka ng 10,000 pesos worth ng stock. So, diba? Ang ang liit lang nung unang ilalabas mo, which is very sketchy in the first place. And ayun nga, syempre mag-uutang ka pa, so ibig sabihin nun meron yung interest. So ang mangyayari niyan, kailangan mabit nung investment mo yung interest rate dun sa binarrow mo na pera para mabayaran mo yung stockbroker mo or kung kanino ka man nangutang. And then like kailangan malaki talaga yung kitain mo kasi para ma-cover lahat ng expenses mo, interest rates, and then yun, para kumita ka pa rin, di ba? Like may take home ka, may return on investment ka. And then basically a lot of people invested and entered the market at that time, which is not sustainable. So sobrang excess lang ng wealth nung time na yun. And then nagkaroon na rin ng problem sa overproduction at that time ng agricultural produce. So throughout the decade, nagkaroon talaga ng problem sa sector na yun, which was a very good industry at that time sa US. And then nagkaroon din naman ng warning signs around like sabi dito March and May 1929. Pero wala, tuloy-tuloy lang yung pagtaas ng demand and pag-enter ng maraming tao. And like hindi lang naman investors yung nag-enter sa market at that time. Marami ring businesses na nag-invest sa market. So segue lang. Kung nanonood kayo nung Peaky Blinders, makita nyo doon, I think start ng season 5, yun, nag-crash yung market doon. And then naka-invest sila. Naka-invest sila sa stock market, sa New York Stock Exchange at that time. And then yun, marami silang nawalang pera. Okay, anyway, going back. Okay, ito trivia lang. So yung New York Stock Exchange was founded in 1817, pero yung origin niya talaga can be dated back to 1792. So merong group of stockbrokers and merchants na nag-sign agreement under a buttonwood tree on Wall Street. So ito yung itsura ng buttonwood tree. Actually, ginugol ko lang din to kasi di ko alam yung itsura. Akala ko like special tree siya. But it's just like a normal tree na nasa street, na nasa Wall Street. And I believe wala naman to doon ngayon kasi modernized na and sobrang tagal na ng puno na yun. Okay, so effects. Ano ba yung naging effect ng market crash sa economy? Well, sa market din, and sa buong mundo. So, isang mahalagang date is October 24, 1929. Tinawag nila yung Black Thursday. So, a record-breaking 12,800,000 plus shares were traded on that particular day. So, sobrang dami na nun at that time. And then kung isipin nyo, diba ngayon online na lang yung trading dati like mano-mano yun, like diba may ticker and then like mag-ano ka pa, kakausap ka ng broker mo kung ano yung bibilin mo or kung ano yung ibebenta mo. So it is a long process kumpara ngayon, diba? Like sobrang dali na with the use of our technology. And then October 29, 1929, Black Tuesday yung tinawag nila dito. So nagkaroon ulit ng bagong record. So 16,400,000 plus yung shares na trade on that particular day. And then $14 billion was lost. So you can only imagine kung gaano kalaki yung perang nawala. And kung i-adjust sa inflation, magkano yung $14 billion. 1929 to 2020. Inflation calculator. Tingnan natin. 14 billion. So that is around 209 billion today. Yeah, billion dollars. Kaya adjust natin sa inflation. So that is a big chunk of money. Alright, so basically yung American economy is nag-collapse. Yun yung like immediate effect ng market. And then syempre sobrang daming trabaho na nawala. And ang daming businesses na nag-close eh. So naging domino effect yun. And then, ayun, sinasabi pa dito, yung stock takers run hours behind because the machinery could not handle tremendous volume of trading. So, di ba? Ayun, you can put this into perspective na sobrang dali ng, like, mag-invest ngayon, bumili ng stocks. So, at ease, di ba? And then, syempre, nung nag-crash, immediately naman siyang tumaas ulit kasi, well, pag nahit mo yung rock bottom, pataas ka na lang talaga pupunta. But yeah, slowly siyang nangyari. Then yan na nga, pupunta tayo dun sa Great Depression. So sobrang tagal nag-last niyan. Almost a decade bago naka-recover yung economy ng US. And basically, yeah, pinipe out yung people. Like yung cash nila, life savings, nawala lahat. And then ito, well, meron din namang positive syempre na nangyari. Kasi dito na na-initiate or na-develop yung intraday circuit breaker. Like, for example, sa isang given na trading day, sobrang bumaba nung index. So yeah, pinupull nila yung circuit breaker para, mag-chill yung investors sa pag unload ng stocks nila. And then, yan, yung prohibition was ended on that time. So basically, ano lang to eh. Dati kasi bawal mag-produce ng liquor. So yeah, bawal mag-inom previously. So yeah, tinanggal na yun. So yeah, so itong industry na to is nag-boom syempre. So they believe na, well, politicians believed na legalizing yung consumption ng alcohol would help create jobs and stimulate the economy, which they were right about. And then, nag-start lang ulit maka-recover yung economy ng US nung nag-start yung World War II, which is not really a good start din. Kasi syempre, gera yun. But, ayun nga. Na-revitalize yung American industry at that time. Since, syempre, kailangan mong, like, bayaran yung soldiers and then, like, yung production ng weapons, diba? Like, something like that. Or pagbili. So, nakakontribute yung lahat sa economy. Kaya mahilig sa gera tong mga to eh. Well, previously. And then, lastly, relevance and takeaways dito sa crash na to. So basically, yeah, overconfidence in the market is not good. Isa yun sa mga naging causes nung pagbagsak ng market. Pero syempre, hindi tayo magkakaroon ng healthy economy without the confidence in the market, but dapat hindi overconfidence. Kasi yun yung key difference. And then of course, investing using borrowed money is not ideal. Yeah. So yun, like kung nire-reiterate, only invest money that you don't need in the near future, foreseeable future. Kasi yun nga, mas maging parang may leeway kayo, di ba? Kung i-treat mo siya as expense, yung dinededicate mong investment, like for example on a monthly basis, pag tinreat mo siya as expense, hindi mo na siya like kailanganan, di ba? Kahit na maliit na amount lang yan, basta nagsisimula ka, it's a good start. And then no one can specifically and accurately predict a market crash. So yeah, that's true. Kahit pag gano'n kakagaling na investor or like trader, you can't really predict kung mag-crash na yung market. Well, syempre may mga tumatama, but you can't really say or tell kung kailan mangyayari yan. And buying and holding is not a sure win bet. Yep. Ayun, syempre kaya kailangan mo din i-apply yung due diligence mo. Yeah, i-practice mo yung due diligence sa pag-check ng financials, ng books, ng businesses or ng stocks na bibilin mo. Kasi kung palugi yung company, so that's not a really good buy, di ba? And yeah, maraming factors yan. But bottom line, dapat naintindihan mo yung kumbaga paano nagpo-produce ng pera or paano kumikita yung business na bibilin mo. Kasi sabi ni Warren Buffett, usually is yung farm lang, di ba? Like paano ba magiging profitable yung farm? So dapat magandang produce, yung animals, and yung pinoproduce ng animals, and then syempre yung crops and all that. And then yeah, dapat yung market siyang pinagbebentahan. So maganda ba yung like relations sa mga customers, blah blah blah, satisfied ba sila? So ayan. And then of course, yeah, learn how to invest on your own. Nung 2019 kasi, like nung 20s, maraming like businesses and investors kumbaga na like nagbe-bet lang sila, hindi dun sa like companies na binibili nila. Hinayaan nila yung like advisors sila, stockbrokers nila na bumili on their behalf kasi like quote unquote wala silang time para matuto, but I highly doubt that, lalo na ngayon. Then yeah, buy companies that you understand and companies that you like. Pero wag kang sobrang mag-lean dun. Kasi kung gusto mo yung company and then hindi mo sila kumikita, then they're really not a good investment for you. Alright, ano pa bang hindi natin na-cover? Yeah. Yeah, basically a crash may come when it is completely unexpected. Well, yung nangyari naman last March, it was kind of expected na. But syempre hindi natin like mag-gauge kung ano ba yung bottom. And then yeah, basically paying on big premiums for growth is risky. Lalo na kapag yung malaking fees na binabayaran mo is like hindi naman like para na-cover nung kikitain mo dun sa investment. So it's much better to like invest on your own and yeah, get your feet wet and yeah, matuto kang paano bumili and like magbenta. Tapos yeah, I think that will be it for this episode, guys. And na natin here. If natripan nyo yung content ko, huwag nyo kalimutang i-like and share para mas marami pang taong ma-reach. And yan, nakatulong yan sa algorithm ng YouTube, basically. Then, ito yung sources and credits. Yeah, basically sources ng mga ginamit ko sa video na to. So, yung photos, galing sa Unsplash and then sa Getty images, and then yung mga articles. Lahat naman yan is nasa description sa baba. So, check out nyo na lang kung gusto nyo basahin in full. Then, we're gonna end it with a quote from Warren Buffett. Sabi niya, whether we're talking about stocks or stocks, I like buying quality merchandise when it's marked down. Yeah, so in the previous 2 months, almost 3 months, yun, naka-mark down yung mga stocks sa PSE. So, be vigilant na lang and practice your due diligence sa pagpili ng stocks, quality stocks na pwede nyo bilhin. And yeah, basically, halos lahat naman is naka-mark down. And yep, don't forget na rin to subscribe sa channel and ring the notification bell. Every Tuesday and Thursday tayo nag-upload ng panibagong episode, so you don't wanna miss that. Okay, we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Stay safe, everyone. Yeah, always remember, be Peso smart. See ya.